Okay, fine, health experts, I'll do a Mediterranean diet. For a week, in my own way. So what the frick is a Mediterranean diet? It's a cuisine and lifestyle originating in the country of Mediterranean, where studies show that everyone lives to be 200 years old or something. The country of Mediterranean consists of the counties Italy, Greece, Spain, and southern France, and no others, except for all of these others that are around the Mediterranean. And they're not counties, they're countries. And Mediterranean is not actually a thing. But the Mediterranean diet that I read about seems to focus just on those first 4 countries, and mainly Italy and Greece. I'm not sure why, but those other countries have good healthy food too, and just include them if you want to. And if you live in any one of these countries, feel free to ridicule everything I say in the comments. I am a stupid American. As a stupid American, despite having no control over where I was born and raised and the capitalist incentives ravaging my society's health and nutrition, I deserve it. Anyway, you've probably heard about the Mediterranean diet. If you've read the publication, every single article written about nutrition in the last 10 years weekly. The U.S. News and World Report has ranked the Mediterranean diet the best diet every year for the last 7 years. I really thought Nestle's Bunch of Crunch had it in the bag this year. Or should I say, the box. So why is the Mediterranean diet so great? Well, it's pretty broad and flexible and mainly consists of every single health recommendation and nothing that is bad. It's not really fair to call this the best diet. It's like the award for the best color goes to rainbow. Here's what it consists of. Very little red meat, low saturated fat, low added sugar, no ultra processed food, depending on what that means. Lots of whole grains, fruits, vegetables, beans, yogurt, Greek yogurt. We're not talking about like the sugary crap. And an active community-based lifestyle, if you want to include lifestyle in the whole thing. And you take all of that and you douse it in olive oil. Yes, including the lifestyle. I think that means oil wrestling. So this diet includes things like lentil soup, yogurt and berries, chickpea salad, salmon and quinoa, quinoa and samwa. And there have been many studies, and yes, these are just studies, take them with a grain of sumac, but there's been a lot of them, and they say there's a reduced risk of a lot of bad stuff. Cancer, cardiovascular disease, it lowers inflammation, lower risk of diabetes, cognitive decline, oil wrestling deficiency. I mean, if you're gonna do all that oil wrestling, you're gonna get pretty good. And when you look at what it is, and you compare it to the average American diet, well, duh. It ain't hard to level up and you're in the basement. But seriously, the people in this part of the world tend to live longer. It's what inspired the naming of this diet in the first place when Ansel and Margaret Keyes studied a bunch of Mediterranean countries in the 70s. They discovered lower instances of heart attacks and various things, and they ended up moving to Italy for several years, and Margaret ended up living to 97, and Ansel lived to 100. So, it's anecdotal, but it's like anecdotal, you know what I mean? Side note, also included heavily in this diet, tree nuts, which I happen to be deathly allergic to. But in the interest of accuracy, I will be eating them almost every meal and going to the hospital. Nope! But speaking of me, why do I want to do this? Well, it boils down to several reasons. 1, eat healthier, duh. My eating habits are actually not that bad. I eat Greek yogurt on a regular basis and in a regular basin. I should wash that basin or get more basins. I have eggs and beans nearly every morning cooked in olive oil. Oh, how Mediterranean of me. Or at least some counties in Mediterranean. Apple and natural peanut butter every day? Sure, I could do cashew or almond butter, but then I'd die. But we rarely cook our dinners at home, and sometimes that leads to pizza or fast food, or go out to fancy restaurants, which are so delicious I eat way too much, and I don't know what kind of poison they're putting in there, and I'll probably have some cocktails. Voluntary poison. I've also been known to cram candy in my craw, chew Cheetos with my chompers, obliterate Oreos in my oral cavity, nosh nougat in my nom-nom hole, or ingurgitate eclairs in my entryway. I could go on. I really want to go on, but we got work to do. We're in the middle of a list. 2, save money. As I said, we go out to eat a lot, and that can be a bit spency. I don't know how long this YouTube channel can support my gilded lifestyle. As I age, the channel is losing its main original draw, raw sex appeal. That's why I stopped doing all those modeling tutorials years ago. But then again, I always have Sexy Clone to fall back on, and boy would I like to fall back on him, if you know what I mean. 3, change it up. It can get boring eating the same things over and over again. I want to do something new to distract me from the world's slide into fascism. 4, get better at cooking. It has been a lifelong desire to just be more comfortable in the kitchen and know what I'm doing. I've made videos in the past showing how I cook things, and I do the most basic stuff, but there's still so much I don't know, and I'm not that great at it. And when you do the Mediterranean diet, you're supposed to do fresh, whole foods. You're supposed to cook them yourself, as far as I can tell. And I'm going to try to do that as much as I can. We do have some pre-cooked stuff in the fridge that I want to get through rather than let it go to waste, but I'm also going to try to cook some stuff. 5, I'm just doing stuff. We're all going to die someday. Mind your own business. 6, Sorry about number 5. I was going through a rough patch there when I did number 5. Okay, so I'm gonna do Mediterranean meals, every meal for a week. Now, let's go plan and buy a bunch of groceries. You know, initially I thought I'd make an elaborate meal plan, get all the groceries, and just go through it. But that seems overwhelming, and I could buy a lot of things and then change the plan and things could go bad. Also, I might make extra and have leftovers, which would change the whole plan. So I'm gonna kind of roll with the punches. Or the brunches, if you know what I mean. I can see why people are annoyed with me. I get it. So I'm gonna go to the grocery store, get some basic stuff, plan for dinner tonight, and then lunch tomorrow, and kind of see what happens. At least that's what I say I'm gonna do. I actually shot this on day 2, but let's just pretend that we haven't done anything yet. And according to this Reddit thread, it sounds like that's how they do it in Mediterranean anyway, so... Wait, how do you say in Greek? Okay, so random Googling gave me this simple meal, Mediterranean chicken bowl. We already have fully cooked chicken breast in the fridge. I just have to go to the grocery store, get some more things for future meals, like I'll get chickpeas, Snickers, not Snickers. I need some garlic, onion, lemon, spinach, tahini. Tahini! Beginning of Star Wars, I think the Jawas, they say what sounds like tahini. I'm also feeling kind of sick, and that's why I'm laying in bed while I'm doing this. It's going to take every ounce of my energy to get up to go to the grocery store and cook food. It's so much easier to just buy crap and eat it. Turns out we already have feta. I was going to go buy more feta like a stupid chump. I figured before I head to that grocery store, it would be a great time to tell you about how I got there. By shoe. 2 shoes, actually. Vessi shoes. Thank you to Vessi for sponsoring this video. And for giving me these shoes. They slide off real easy like. Ka-ching! And these socks. You can't see the Vessi here. And these socks. They also sent these shoes. Look, Black Friday's coming up. Ugh, but you don't got to worry about that. Hold on to your boots. Actually, take your boots off, throw them away, and order these stylish, waterproof, all-day comfy wear shoes. It's called the Storm Burst because it's waterproof. Probably the coolest name for a shoe ever. And I should know I'm passionate about shoe names because Vessi's having their biggest sale of the year, up to 45% off, and I'm giving you early access, but it's for a limited time, so you better hurry before they're gone. Been wearing these all the time, running around, getting my Mediterranean food, and who knows what wet places the dog is gonna take me to. Thanks to Vessi's Dymatex technology, my feet taste totally dry. Stay totally dry. And they look good no matter what you wear. Jogging suit, jeans, dress suit, birthday suit. Don't wear that in public though. And they're vegan, breathable, and really easy to clean. I can just wash mine in the sink. And they make the perfect gift. Don't give a crappy gift, give this if you want someone to love you. Also the socks. You can literally put these stockings in stockings. And then next year you could make these the stockings. Although then you'll probably stretch them out and maybe just wear them. So just skip the stupid Black Friday. Get early access to these right now at Vessi.com, up to 45% off. Or you can scan the QR code on screen right now. Select styles, but for a limited time only. And there's free shipping on orders over $110 in North America. America. Said that weird. America. And there's a 1-year warranty and a worry-free 30-day returns and exchanges. Keep those feet dry out there, kids. Jump in those puddles. Step on blueberries on accident in your kitchen. That's a little foreshadowing for what's gonna happen. Okay, now let's go to the grocery store and get some Mediterranean food in the past for me, but let's pretend that it's in the future for me. Look at me walk into the grocery store like apparently they do in Mediterranean, according to that Reddit thread. And I'm definitely doing this for the authenticity and not because China accidentally took the key to our other car when she left to go pick up Ada. Definitely not that reason. Now, don't get me wrong. I know there's a lot of driving in other places too, but I feel like the United States is next level. Look at this. If this were the Pacific Northwest, they would stop a block down the road for me even hinting that I'm crossing the road. In the Midwest, when you cross the road, you gotta run for your life. Looking for dill in all the wrong places. Looking for dill. I'm not gonna do the wasa joke. I'm not gonna do the wasa joke. Wasa! Sorry. Wow. All of that would kill me. Now the question is, do I get garbanzo beans or chickpeas? Let me know in the comments which is better. Sumac's easy to find, they said. Just go to the spice rack, they said. I don't think they have sumac. Where is it, guy? Tell me, guy. Guy's not gonna tell me. Maybe this guy will. Nope. I also can't find tahini. Can't wait to get home and discover all the things that we already had. Bunny is very happy to see me. When she gets excited, she twists and turns and then slaps her face with her own tail. Yeah. Oh, Bunny. Yeah. Yeah, tail slaps. Can you do some tail slaps? She did one before I turned the camera on. You missed the tail slap today. Too bad. I feel like crap today. I'm putting groceries away. Wow, sure did I feel like crap today. Come and get your love, come and get your love, come and get your love now. Come and get your gloves. Come and get your gloves. This couscous is best by 3 months ago. Fine. I'm not crying. You're crying. I love onions so much, you guys. The chicken, I cooked that really well. I pre-cooked that at the grocery store really well. Couscous kind of tastes old. Not my best work. I ate it all, and it wasn't bad. I normally have little chocolates that I go eat, but that's not really Mediterranean diet. I looked up some Mediterranean dessert. It's mostly fruit-based. How is it?
It's very good.
Is it really? Mm-hmm. Well, I tricked you into thinking it's good. I got other Mediterranean food from a restaurant, ground it up into dust, and sprinkled it in. Greek yogurt, fruit, granola. Boop. I shouldn't have done that. Berries. Oh, where'd that berry go? Oh, I stepped on it. Damn it. Chia seeds. Granola. Now, part of the Mediterranean diet is the communal experience, which is why I'm eating with a clone today. How's your day been? How's your day been? What are your plans for the rest of the day? What are your plans for the rest of the day? Tasty. I find myself hungrier today, probably because I wasn't shoveling snacks whenever I wanted, which apparently I guess I did a lot and I didn't realize. The biggest benefit, I think, of this diet is not having all that sugar and not snacking on random crap. Actually having to cook my food, which makes it more of a process, which is time I would have spent sitting and eating. Not that I've done anything elaborate so far. Okay, as I go through my day, I am realizing the urge to have random snacks, particularly chocolate or sweet things, that I didn't realize I had. I'll think of it and be like, well, that's not really Mediterranean, so I don't have it. And then I think, well, what would be a Mediterranean snack? Crackers and hummus or something? And I think, well, that's too filling. So the urge for a snack isn't about being hungry, but I'm fighting it, and I think it's good for me. I'll probably go back to my regular ways at the end of this somewhat, but I would like to just have a reset to get the bad habits out of me and then ingurgitate the good habits. Now a little apple peanut butter snack while I shoot the beginning part of this video. So good and definitely new and definitely not something I already have every day. So I'm gonna eat a pre-made meal tonight. Kinda bought a couple of pre-made salmon things before I started this, and I don't want it to go bad. It's still Mediterranean-like. There's beans, there's salmon, potato. There might be a little bit of processed stuff in there. I don't know. It's gonna be fine. But one thing I'm realizing about this diet, it's similar to just like no added sugar, because that's the thing I'm craving, just random snacks that have sugar in them that aren't Mediterranean, and this feels like that's the challenge of it. But the difference is I'm also going to do a lot more cooking and focus on sort of specific cuisine, so it gives me something new to focus on instead of how I'm just not having all the goodies I want. I don't know, so far I'm enjoying it, but I do find myself feeling snacky and not doing anything about it. But I can't take it anymore. I gotta go run some errands and don't have time to cook anything. I got these Mediterranean diet friendly crackers and some hummus. I would like to make my own hummus, but I also don't want this hummus to go to waste. I am really figuring out ways to not cook right now, and yeah, well, I truly don't want to waste all the food. Part of this is just not going out to eat, saving money. And just, if I just make too much stuff, that defeats the purpose too. It's pretty tasty. Oh my god, cooking is so exhausting. I did a pretty good job with this one. So I was getting ready for bed, and I got very hungry. Like famished. I'm keeping track of calories, and I'm having a decent amount of food, but I think my body's like, hey, where's our fatty, sugary, sodium-filled snacks that we randomly eat? So, I'm having more apple and peanut butter. Today, my beautiful wife, I'm making savory oatmeal.
What? Oh.
Good job pretending to not know that already.
I did know it, but what goes in it?
Spinach, tomato, an egg, maybe olive oil.
Feta cheese.
Feta cheese, that's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try a bite of your oatmeal, and then I'm gonna have a big bowl of preservatives and sugar for breakfast.
Great. Yummy. Preservative-O's. It smells really good. I'm a little skeptical, but I'm also kind of hopeful. Okay, it's pretty good. The oatmeal consistency isn't the way I like oatmeal consistency anyway. It needs more water. So I'm gonna put more water in it and we'll see. But I'm also thinking maybe this wasn't the right kind of oatmeal. Okay, it's a little better. Steel cut oatmeal would have been better. We don't have steel cut oatmeal though, do we?
No, we could. They do sell it at the store.
What? It's okay. Probably should have used steel cut oatmeal. Some of you were probably already screaming that. Steel cut would be like grits, I think. And it would be probably yummy. This is more goopy. So based on my description, you want to try it?
I think I'm good.
Okay. I added some hemp seeds, maybe cut down on the goop. Let's see. Still goopy. What should I add? Rocks?
Yeah, try that. Have you tried making it spicy? Maybe that'll make you care less about it?
Maybe.
Being goopy?
Yeah, I mean the flavor is good. It's just it's the goop. It's the problem. But then that begs the question, why is sweet goop? Okay. We expect our goop to be sweet? Why?
Maybe it's got something to do with like putting, you know, like we're conditioned to not really expect goop to be sweet, but accept goop if it's sweet.
Are you just knees and a head? Another alternative is that this is just bad oatmeal.
I mean, it is old oatmeal.
True. It was a medium to terrible experience eating that. I'm very full. I feel very full. So
I wonder if you had really liked it. I wonder if you would have eaten less of it. Oh, it's really good. I'm going to eat it. I'm full. I'll save the rest for later. But since it was terrible, you're like, well, I don't want to waste it. And I'm never going to eat this again. So I got to power through.
Gotta get through it.
You know what? I really enjoyed my soup.
Bean soup?
Bean soup.
She's talking about coffee, guys. China, everybody. Special guest China for the video. Woo! It's time to roast some mother flippin' broccoli. You know what I think I'll try? Olive oil. I haven't used olive oil much lately. Big Olive is gonna love this video. Sponsor me. And leftover couscous and chicken. Woo! Oh, looky-loo, I'm wearing different clothes, which you can purchase. It's my shirt. Link in the doobly-doo. I put my oven mitt on the wrong hand. I'm not left-handed. It looks pretty good. I might have been too harsh about this meal, or maybe the being left over made it better, but I'm kind of enjoying this. Oh, look at me. I'm in the grocery store again. Because I'm making lentil soup. Kinda informed me I put it in the wrong pot. Ooh, I did it. Oh, not done yet. Good soup. Needs salt. And Parmesan cheese. I forgot Parmesan cheese. All right, look, I'm not gonna lie to you. I had cereal earlier today with soy milk. A lot of fiber and whole grain. It's mostly Mediterranean. It's got a little bit of added sugar, but yeah. And it is processed. But now I wanted to have an apple and peanut butter, but we're out of peanut butter. So now I'll show you how we make peanut butter. Just take some roasted peanuts, pop them in here. some that's stuck on the sides here. And that's it. Peanut butter. I came across a recipe for chickpea fried egg, which I want to try today, but I'm gonna need sun-dried tomatoes, so guess what? Going to the grocery store again, and I'm gonna try this breakfast dish for lunch. And then for dinner, I still got leftover couscous and chicken. If that's not enough and I'm not hungry, I can just have more lentil soup. After a while, this builds on itself, and it becomes easier and easier. Overall, I think it's good to just eat more fruits and vegetables and less sugar, but also the cooking at home is good for saving money and learning how to cook. A good thing to do would be find a dish that you're interested in. Try to cook it as good as you can, over and over again. Get good at it. Get used to what kind of ingredients are required for it. If you can get good at that dish, it'll become easier and faster and take less energy to do it. Then you'll probably have extra ingredients lying around and figure out other dishes to make with that. Chickpea fried egg. I'm gonna give olive oil a try. I haven't tried olive oil enough yet. Chickpeas, sun-dried tomatoes, smoked paprika. I don't know how much. How about that much? Salt. I think this pan is too small. Okay, now apparently I make little holes and I put eggs in them. A little sun-dried tomato oil in each. Pop an egg in there. The eggs don't really look done. Feels like it's gonna burn the chickpeas. One could argue that these are kind of burnt on the bottom, but you could say caramelized. A little burnt. It tastes like a little bit like burnt popcorn, but also kind of awesome. I really like it. It's already evening time, and there was nothing to say because I just had leftovers all day. I did change my shirt, though. We're giving oatmeal another try, but this time with bananas and blueberries and chia seeds. It's much better. Today is my last day of the Mediterranean diet for now, because tomorrow I have to start a low-fiber diet. Why is that? Come here. Psst. I gotta get a colonoscopy in 4 days. So, what do I think? Great diet. I felt full all the time, even though I wasn't having like a lot of calories. It's not that different than what I was already doing. It's not that hard. It requires more cooking, which I like. And I liked having all the leftovers around. It made a lot of things easier. Seems like obviously a really, really good. I wouldn't call it, I don't like calling it a diet. Lifestyle, if you have the time and energy to cook a bunch of food and plan ahead, it's great. Oh, one more thing, unrelated to anything, but very important. I watched the movie Midsommar last night. Midsommar? Killed my dream of joining a Swedish cult. Never gonna do it now. I might still. There you go. I'm now a couple days into a low-fiber diet, and not gonna lie to you, it's quite different. Okay, I'm going to lie to you. It's exactly the same. There are similarities, though. It is a specific thing. I have to check to make sure I'm not having too much fiber, and I'm making things at home to make sure that that's true, just like with the Mediterranean diet, because my regular diet has more fiber than a low-fiber diet. Anyway, I think I enjoy the Mediterranean diet more. So what have I learned? I think I've learned that it's delicious, it's very doable, and if you are someone who has high cholesterol, inflammation, or you're looking to lose weight, it takes a little effort, a little planning, probably cooking at home. You got to avoid a lot of sugary things. That's probably the biggest challenge. But you're going to save money and probably be healthier depending on your diet now. I liked it. I'm going to try to keep doing it. Probably not all the time, but just strive to cook at home more and be all Mediterranean. Thank you for watching. These shoes are truly great. This shirt is truly great. And